Alright, what's good, YouTube? D-Rock back with another pickups video. Um, yeah, went to Cherry City Comic Con last week, or this last weekend on Sunday, and also stopped by a local comic book shop. Gonna show you some of the stuff I picked up. We're gonna start it off with the trade I did with Comic Addict 99. That's my nephew here on YouTube. He does some pickup videos as well. I think he only has one up right now. But I did a trade with him. He managed to find Walking Dead #1, Wizard World Portland, second print variants. So this is the one that they were giving out at the Wizard World Portland, I think, last year. So if you bought a ticket, you got in. You got one of these. Well, what happened is they actually ran out of these there, the first prints, and they started getting people's addresses and sending them second prints in the mail. I think they're supposed to be real limited. I think only I think only 100 something or 200 something were printed of the second printing. So if you wanted your copy while you're at Wizard and didn't get one, you had to sign up and you had to get these second printings in the mail. So not everybody got them. Not everybody, I think, signed up for them, but it was I'm not 100% sure, but it's got to be one of the more limited Walking Dead kind of con variant books. So if you guys can get your hands on this, especially if you're a Walking Dead fan, this book right here is like crazy limited. So be on the lookout for them. And you can tell the difference is the one they gave out has kind of red lettering. Second printing will say second printing right here, and it'll have purple lettering. So definitely be on the lookout for those. I'm not sure, you're gonna have to look on eBay and everything to find them, because it was a Portland thing. So yeah, real happy to have that in my collection. Got the first and second print. Super excited. Traded off a ton of books for it. Gave him like a lot of big keys, but they were all doubles and stuff, so really cool. Happy to do that trade. Alright, so I'm gonna get started with the stuff. So Sunday went to Cherry City, and then after, on the way home, we stopped in Portland, Oregon, stopped at a local shop. Excuse me. Picked up some books. Got a Superman Man of Steel #19. New Teen Titans #22. This is like the first full appearance of Brother Blood. Teen Titans #23. First appearance of Blackfire. Yes, these are pretty much some of the affordable keys that I always talk about that you can always pick up for cheap. You never know about prices these days, so they might go up. Got a Kung Fu Fighter #1. This is the first appearance of Bronze Tiger, part of the Suicide Squad. Another one of those kind of cheap keys you can always find. So decided to pick this one up. And then most of these books I found were in a box that wasn't even priced yet, so it's more like I had first dibs and just brought them up to the counter and he gave me a price on them. Picked up X Factor #24, first Archangel. Really hot book right now, especially from that that next X-Men movie little poster they showed with Archangel on it. So definitely a book that I think might be rising up a little bit more. And of course, New Mutants Annual #2, first appearance of Psylocke. Olivia Munn just got casted to play Psylocke in the next X-Men movie. So I noticed that this book was pretty expensive, I would say like a year ago. And then it dropped. But ever since she was announced, I noticed that this book has been rising again. So I'm glad I found this like 2 days before I heard about the announcement. So yeah, first appearance of Psylocke. And that was everything I picked up from one of our local shops in Portland, Oregon. Everything else from here is, excuse me about the glare right there, it's going to be from Cherry City Comic Con. Picked up the Incredible Hulk 377, that bright green cover. The only reason why I picked it up is because the newsstand on there. I wasn't sure if I had a newsstand copy. But happy to have that. Picked up a lot of like Thanos stuff again, and I didn't pay the prices on the stickers. Those are all old stickers. Picked up Warlock Chronicles #3. You know, I've been on that Thanos cover kick lately, so I decided to pick this one up as well. Marvel Spotlight on Captain Marvel #1. Little cheap book. So I found it in the cheap bin, so I decided to pick that up. And Batman 638, another book I found pretty cheap. Honestly, I think I just recently picked one of these up without knowing, and so yeah, this is an extra copy. Amazing Spider-Man 492, J. Scott Campbell cover. Pretty much anytime I find these, I always pick them up. His artwork on drawing women is amazing. Pretty much any of his covers always have really amazing artwork, so I decided to pick that up. Deadpool #1 in his like 1 through 4 limited series. Another one of those bargain bin finds, decided to pick that up. Infinity Gauntlet #4. Yeah, so I haven't rebagged the board, so don't mind any of the stickers on them. Yeah, this one was sitting in a bin. I have a full run, and I think I have like a second full run. But I think my second full run was missing #4, and it had a little Thanos on the cover, so I just swooped it up. Amazing Spider-Man, annual #22, first appearance of Speedball. Another one of those cheap keys. I think it was Mercenaut just showed it in his video last week. Yeah, I found it over the weekend, so another cool book to pick it up. Amazing Spider-Man 280, got a first appearance of the Sinister Syndicate. Another little bargain bin key. I know I picked up one of these last video, but it was too cheap to kind of leave behind. And every time I find this book, it's always in like a beat up copy. It's either a fold in the corner or something like that. So the ones I have, I know are pretty kind of, the condition isn't that great on them. So this one I think is another upgrade to the ones that I've gotten so far. Picked up some Marvel Milestone books. Iron Man 55. If you can't get your hands on, the actual Iron Man 55, Marvel Milestone, if you want to read it, pick that up. Picked up Marvel Milestone #39, first appearance of Iron Man. I know I have these already, but, they were cheap, and I was just in like a buying binge that day, so I was just picking up anything that caught my eye. Picked up a Marvel Spotlight on Star-Lord #6, another little bargain bin book. And then Invincible Iron Man 152, first appearance of the stealth armor from Iron Man. It's got a little bit of wear on there. I'm going to see how it is compared to my copy. Might be an upgrade, or might be something I might have to throw back. Picked up Superman 75, the collector's set. This was just sitting out of a bag and board and had all this stuff just shoved in the book. Another bargain bin find, so I decided to pick that up. And then this book I've been wanting since it came out. Wasn't able to get my hands on it. Miss Marvel #1. I was, the past few cons, I always try to look out for this book, and the prices were pretty ridiculous on a new book. So luckily at that con, I didn't get it for cover price. It was a little bit more, but still happy. Picked it up for a good price that I was willing to pay. Yeah, happy to have this book in my collection. Picked up Silver Surfer Fantasy Masterpiece #1, kind of like a reprint of Silver Surfer #1. Cover caught my eye, really dope cover, so decided to pick it up. And then Walking Dead #99, this is part of that, or this is the second printing. This is part of the whole Negan, cover, where you put all the covers together and makes Negan. Wasn't sure if I actually had this, because I know I have the first printing of '99, but wasn't sure if I had this second printing. Hopefully I can track them all down if they're good prices, and add those all to my collection. Amazing Spider-Man Annual #19, first appearance of Alistar Smith, Spider Slayer. Yeah, that con had so many vendors with so much cheap stuff, like, it was pretty ridiculous, like, and the vendors that I know from other conventions, like, for some reason that con, they slashed all their prices, so everything was a good deal that weekend. Infinity Gauntlet #1, picked up another copy of this. They had a whole run. This one vendor had a whole run, like, but all their comics that they brought were all pretty much water damaged, so it was kind of like picking through what wasn't destroyed. I did get one book there that is completely destroyed, but I'll show that to you guys at the end. Uncanny X-Men 244. Yeah, another book that was just too cheap to pass. And, this book is on the rise again, for Jubilee going to be in the next X-Men movie. Marvel Premiere #16, got the second appearance of Iron Fist. Picked this up because I think it's an upgrade to my copy. I still don't have the first appearance of Iron Fist. Hopefully find that in the future, but glad to have this in the collection. Strange Tales 178, first appearance of Magus. Yeah, this is one of the books that wasn't water damaged, so real happy to get that. So most of the books I got from like one vendor, and that's the guy that had all the water damage books. This was in there with the destroyed books. Like, yeah, a lot of them were all like this. Marvel Superheroes 18, first appearance of Guardians of the Galaxy. So, when I made my stack of books, I found this book and I was just like, whoa. But, it's completely destroyed. So I walked around, picked up a whole stack of books, and then kind of had this book with it, but put it to the side. And then he gave me a price on the stack of books. So I told him, I was like, I'll buy it. I'll buy all of these, but hey, since I bought a lot, you want to throw this in too? So he's like, yeah. So I actually got this book for free. If you could see, it's completely tore up, but I don't have it yet. First appearance of Guardians of the Galaxy, got it for free, so happy to have it. So that's going to be everything, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.